it also gave me a prayer about the sun when the sun rises, and then here it says dawn. Two different words, right?
Yeah. Let's go through them again. Let's count.
Hold on. So where do you get the distinction between the night prayer and the sunset prayer? Is that in the Quran or is that the Hadith?
In the Quran.
Okay, show me where the Quran makes a distinction between the night prayer and the sunset prayer.
Okay. Let's open up.
Bro, you already said it earlier. You said you get this understanding from the Hadith. Once I said, oh, now you're changing it. You don't want to go to the Hadith right now for some reason. It's okay to say that you get this understanding from the Hadith. It's okay.
I'm not saying I'm going to the Hadith, but explicitly, Salatul Isha in Arabic means nighttime.
But you said that you understand that there's a distinction made between the night prayer and the sunset prayer by Muhammad's practice in the Hadith. That's how you know. That's what you said earlier, right?
I said we can. You said how can we also know that? That's how we can also know it.
I didn't say how you can also know. I said, how do you know the distinction? What gives you the distinction? You said because the Prophet in the Hadith, how he practiced the prayers. That's what you said, right?
Bro, is the sunrise the full day?
If you can't be honest with me right now, man, I have to move on.
Is sunrise full day?
Did you not say that earlier, bro? Just answer the question.
Is sunrise is sunset a full night or is sunrise a full day?
And this is why go ahead and enjoy Islam, bro. Watch your head, man.
Is what it is.
Now, I'm going to let you break down the false claim that he put out about Nicaea. But I wanted to show you guys this. He made an accusation that we don't have anything from the first century of Jesus, but we have things hundreds of years later, writings hundreds of years later. So why can't I trust that? How do I know that that's accurate to Jesus? Yet, when I asked him about the prayers, he failed to show me the 5 prayers in the Quran. And he gets his understanding of the 5 prayers from the Hadith by what he himself admitted and didn't want to admit it again. And he gets it from the Hadith, which the manuscripts of the Hadith come 200 years after the death of Muhammad. So how can then he trust that he's getting correct information about Muhammad and how to practice these prayers when these manuscripts don't go back to the time of Muhammad? They are 200 plus years after Muhammad.
And the manuscripts we have are not like dating to the time of Bukhari or even later. So, I mean,
right.
Still 100 years after that. So, doesn't even help him out that much.
So the each and every, you see, now notice, guys, I didn't waste time giving explanation for the Christianity and why is it. I just continued to show how every objection he raised works against Islam, actually. Mm-hmm. And then the double standard comes out, the dishonesty. Now, what was he so wrong about Nicaea, IP?
Yeah, they didn't discuss the canon at Nicaea. I had to point this out in my debate with Hassan Shibli over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, you've tried that argument. They discussed the Arian heresy. The canon didn't even come up. And by the way, all the books of the New Testament date to the 1st century. Very few historians dispute that.
What? But Bart Ehrman, your own scholars.
Bart Ehrman would say overwhelming majority of books date to the 1st century. I mean, so it's ridiculous, man.
Well to you.
Well to you.
IP got me in the mood to cook, man. That's why we here.
That's what I did tonight, man. Fred Lipiano did not know what he was talking about. You
exposed that man's ignorance on the history so bad, and you exposed his double standard. Like when you highlighted what is your metric for how and when the Roman Empire ends, or when an empire ends, period. And the double standard he had. Oh, I don't know. I just, the historians say so. Well, historians say other things. That's the point. They're saying other things. There's other historians saying, contradicting what you're saying. Numbnuts. Man, yeah, that was brilliant, man.
It was embarrassing for him, man. He got angry at the end. He didn't even want to talk about Daniel. Think about that. His go-to argument for years has been, I'm going to talk about Daniel. The moment he debates me, I don't want to talk about Daniel. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is we're gonna move on.
He abandoned it real quick.
He knew I got him on the history. He had no clue. There's no evidence you can say Islam ended the Roman Empire unless you just pick an arbitrary metric. But what he doesn't even realize is that 1453 date, it's just set arbitrarily by like Western historians. If you go to like Turkey or Russia or Italy, they're going to give different dates for their categorization needs. So he doesn't even realize that. I mean, so it's a bad performance there. He angry, was insulting, didn't know what he was doing. At the end of the day, he didn't even give any evidence for Muhammad in the Bible. What evidence did he give?
Nah,
I couldn't believe it.
Man.
Nothing, man.
None. There was nothing about Muhammad. I'm like, man, what are we even talking about anymore?
Oh wow, it was worse than I expected. I expected better, man. He got. I had notes for like Haggai 2:7. I had notes for Malachi. I had notes for Deuteronomy 18. Nothing.
You expected to talk about the Bible? Is that right? Is that what you expected?
I expected, and he wanted to talk about, was it just the Trinity, three gods? It's like, what debate did you come to? Did you forget the topic?
Right. Bruh, when he went and started attacking the Trinity, that's how all else fails, y'all. Attack is Jesus a God? You believe Jesus is a God? How do you count God? When all else fails, ask how you count God.
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Yo,
bad.
What's up, JZA? What up, DJ?
Yo, what's up? Yo, Avery.
You Muslim?
No, you remember you told me to come back, bro. Jay?
Was that this week?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I remember. You're from YouTube. You were on my YouTube.
Yeah.
On StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay. I never seen your I don't think I've seen you on TikTok.
Yeah. No, after that convo, I kind of converted, bro. I'm gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Whoa.
I peed it.
Wait,
I pee. You know me too.
Dude, you can't just drop that and just move on to the conversation. Hold on a second. Bro. What? Tell me what happened. Guys, I don't know if you guys remember. His name was Jay from last week. Last week he joined the conversation. We had a lengthy conversation. I told you come back. Just say, hey man, it's me, Jay. I'm back. You're right. And so where are you at now, man? What's up? What you thinking?
I'm a Christian.
You were
Nice.
You're a Christian now.
And IP. I don't know if you know me, but I was just on your live also.
Yeah, I think I remember you sound familiar. So I think we just talk last week.
Yeah, like you was telling me to take the Wagner. I think Wagner. I forgot Pascal or something.
Pascal's wager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Than and yeah. So I converted. I think.
Nice.
I think it was what was that day, Avery? Logic.
Shoot it was probably Friday. Honestly, probably Friday over the weekend or maybe it was
Friday,
Wednesday.
Friday.
It was either Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday, and I prayed like really for like the third time, I think, and then I felt like a tug. You know what I'm saying? After I got off, after I got done talking to you, right? I felt like I don't know. I felt like a conviction. I felt like you need to come. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like no psychology or nothing. You know, like I'm very skeptic.
Right.
I'm very skeptic.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I talk to a lot of people, so I mean, I'm just gonna take a leap. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? RP, you did,
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
IP, I watched all your resurrection videos, dude. Like, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
That's good to hear. I
got his resurrection video still as my playlist. You know, so I still use that. Amazing, bro. Well, man, God bless you, man, and God bless you for, surrendering to God, taking that courage to trust in him and let him guide you, man. Let him lead you. And dude, this is, you can see my face, man. I'm excited for you, bro. Like I don't know. It does something different, man, when hell loses another one, man. When the devil loses another one. So welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the family, man.
Yeah, welcome.
Hey. What was I finna say? What was I finna say? Oh yeah. I don't know what church should I attend. I've been, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say check around, check in your area. Find one that you're going to grow in that's not teaching heresy, of course. But I mean, find one that you think is going to help you grow as a Christian. Find a good pastor that's going to shepherd well. That's the most important aspect. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with checking out and trying to figure out where you think you'll be best at home. That's what I tell people. There's a great book written 100 years ago. It's called Streams in the Desert. And that's what Christianity is. There's different streams, some like a more charismatic stream, some like a more traditional chanting streams, some like a more like Bible study intellectual stream. But there's so many different types of people. We need different streams for different people.
Yeah, 100 for sure. I appreciate it, man.
Man, God bless you, Jay. God bless you, dude. You made my night, man.
Hey, man.
You made my night. For real.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You got. I ain't trying to stay up here long, but do you have like a debate coming up or nah? Because I just I watched your debate, Inspiring Philosophy.
Oh, the one tonight?
Yeah, I didn't watch the full thing, but I left like when y'all was doing the when the time was set on 30 minutes. That's when I left.
Oh yeah. That's when he got really belligerent. He just kept interrupting me. Didn't want to let me ask any questions. He wanted to just run the whole thing. I wasn't gonna let that happen. So,
I ain't gonna lie, he was rage betting a little bit to me. I mean, I didn't really understand what y'all was talking about, so I have no room to, really say who won that debate. So
he didn't want to debate the topic. That's the problem.
So I have a debate coming up on Friday. I'm debating a Muslim in Dallas. So that'll be posted on the same channel that you saw IP debating. I'll be debating on that channel, but in person. It'll be an in-person debate, and then the videos will probably be put up the following week.
Yeah, is it Mike? Is it? Oh, Jake. Is Jake?
Yep, Jake. Jake, the Muslim metaphysician.
Okay.
Yep.
I appreciate
That's gonna
you.
be a fun one.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, come on, bro. You gotta lock me in, man. Lock me in, man. Come on, bro.
Man, you already locked in. What you talking about, man?
Come on, man. We family, bro. You gotta lock. Lock me in, bro. It's my night, man.
He's stupid.
Let me stop.
Where are you from, bro?
From Atlanta.
From Atlanta. Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta take off. I'll talk to you guys later.
I'm from.
Yep. All right, man. You'll be live tomorrow, right?
All right, bro.
We're gonna review that debate. Man, that was a treasure. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
Great job, Mike.
Thanks, appreciate it. So,
All right, peace. Love you, man. Good job tonight. All right, peace, Jay. Good talking to you, man. God bless you, man. Congratulations,
God bless you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Peace. Yes, sir. DJ in the house.
What's going on, man? I was gonna say something about the debate, but man, I'm a little bit sick. But man, doing all that screaming. I'll be a little bit more mean than IP. Doing all that screaming like an animal does nothing for you. It just does nothing. Like, what a jump to
Convinces the
say.
Muslims.
Oh yeah, I know. I guess it convinces the the animals that agree.
The other
like
animals.
that type of behavior. That jump he made for saying, scholars say that Jesus talking about the Son of Man is somebody else. Thus, he's talking about somebody else. Thus, he has to be talking about Ahmed. What a tarded
It's crazy.
what a tarded argument. Scholars say so, not the Bible. Be in mind, because the Bible, as IP pointed out, The Son of Man is Christ. But scholars say so. The scholars don't say it's Muhammad, but somehow it's about Ahmed.
Yeah.
What a stupid, tardedry argument.
Just because Jesus speaks in the third person, that makes it not about him. Well, the whole Quran is not about Allah.
Uh-oh.
I would have drilled that home, bro. Okay, you want to take the literal interpretation that Jesus is speaking in the third person, and he's saying, referencing the Son of Man. Okay, then Allah is not the one that revealed the Quran, because that's what he does all through the Quran.
Yeah, I was talking about another Allah. You talking about another Allah?
Distinct from him.
His two arguments he used, it's not even like about Muhammad, it's about random Muslim Arabs later on.
Yep.
It wasn't even about Muhammad. What is this, dude?
Nope. And also, what is it? Ahmed or Aham? If we're going with that type of argumentation, then that's a different person from Muhammad. Hamd or
Exactly.
Ahmed is a different person from Muhammad. Those are two different people.
Hey, that question that Dean asked about the 9th century Ibn Ashaq about doxia and doxos, that literally means worship. That's what orthodoxy means, doxia. It means to worship. And it's never about the person. Even if they mention it with the person, it's giving reverence and worship to God. Right. It's shining that they're doing this through God, right? He just proved he worshiped Muhammad. That's all Dean response proved.
Yeah, that Daniel 2 argument, it shows that these dudes will just quote a scholar without knowing what the scholar actually thinks. You can't just quote the scholar and say this scholar says so. You actually have to give the justification, and that's how IP exposed that he doesn't know the history on why they think it's Rome in the 1400s and not the 1200s.
Yeah.
Gave no justification.
Yeah. Didn't have any metric to judge on what he was saying. Just leaning on historians. Well, if we're doing that, guess what? IP was bringing up historians that disagree with what the historians that you're saying. So what do? You have no basis, no ground to say what you're saying. Sasuke, what's up?
Hello, GodLogic, how are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Donsa's doing good. Yeah, you said the Quran confirms the Bible, right?
That's right.
Yeah, do you believe it's an absolute confirmation?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so do you want me to substantiate evidence for a general confirmation?
What do you mean by general?
But I mean, in the Quranic oath, that doesn't take everything in the Bible to be true.
So it takes the Bible in parts to be true.
He generally confirms it, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So do me this favor. Do that in light of 285. So this is what I'm gonna need from you. I'm gonna give you a verse that says what I say. I would like a verse that says what you say. So chapter 2, verse 85.
You need explicit verses, right?
I need a clear verse at least. It doesn't have to say the exact words, but it's a clear verse. It's a verse that
you don't
says
understand we
what
can
you're
infer
saying.
that it's going to be a general confirmation. We can infer it.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can, and I can do that right now if you'd like me to.
For you to have something that infers something, you need a text to.
Yeah, I'm going to show how the Quranic oath that doesn't take everything in your narrative to be true.
Okay, so this is what I would do. I'm gonna give you a verse. And then I want you to.
I don't need
same for me.
verses. I already know the verse like 5,
by the way,
7,
I'm a little lost. I'm gonna give you a verse that backs up what I believe. I would like for you to give me a Quranic verse that backs up what you believe. Right. So here's my verse.
I can show you how the Quran.
Chapter 2, verse 85. My brother, let me quote you the verse. Chapter 2, verse 85 says. Chapter 2, verse 85 says, "Do you thus believe in part of the scripture while rejecting the rest? What is the reward for those who do so among you, except disgrace in this life, and there awaits for them the most egregious torment in the hereafter, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. So according to this verse, Allah will send anyone who believes in part of the scripture and rejects other parts of the scripture straight to hell. So do you have a verse that suggests that you can actually believe in part of the scripture and reject other parts?
I'll show how the Quranic author doesn't take everything in your narrative to be true. Yeah, so if we can go wait.
Do you have a verse?
Wait. We can infer so. I'm gonna show you how the Quranic author only generally confirms the scripture. Alright?
Do you have a verse?
We can infer so.
From a verse?
What do you mean? Like, I can show how the Quranic author disagrees with stuff from your scripture, ergo he doesn't take everything in your narrative to be true.
Okay, so let me make it clear, my brother.
Conscious edits.
You showing me that the author of the Quran, which would be Muhammad, correct?
The author of the Quran would be Allah.
Oh, okay, through Muhammad, right?
Sure.
Okay, so you're just showing me that the author of the Quran, Muhammad, disagrees with the scriptures that I have,
I'm showing you how Allah
is welcome to the dilemma, my brother. The dilemma is that the Quran affirms the scriptures while disagreeing with these scriptures at the same time.
Yeah, and then it disagrees with the scripture, but if it's a general confirmation, then there's not going to be any contradiction.
How that's affirming the contradiction? What are you talking about?
How, if there's a general confirmation, that means he's not affirming the parts that contradicts his words. Duh.
Yeah, show me where the Quran says that it.
I'm gonna show you how we can infer so.
Yeah.
I'll show you how we can infer so. I'll show you how we can infer so.
Give me the verse. Give me the verse.
Does the Quranic author affirm the crucifixion? Yes or no?
Give me the verse.
Answer: does the Quranic author affirm the crucifixion? Yes or no?
All right, we're gonna do this one last time.
I don't want you to be scared of me. It's fine. You're gonna get baked.
You're right. You know what? You're
gonna get
right.
baked. You're gonna get baked.
Hey, go ahead and watch your head, kid. Go ahead and watch your clip back. Go ahead and watch your clip back. He said, "What do I mean, guys? What do I mean? Did I not tell him? Did I not explicitly show him what I mean? I was able to give you a verse that explicitly said what I said. That what explicitly said what I believe. You couldn't bring me nothing." DJ, you wanted to say something.
I was going to say earlier, I was going to ask what, should we take the clear verses or the ambiguous verses? What did you clearly show? What would you think 285 is clear?
That's explicit. That's very clear. That's unambiguous.
So he was going to jump around to a bunch of different verses which affirm the Islamic dilemma. We know it contradicts the Bible. That's the dilemma.
That's the dilemma. Numbnuts.
Saying conscious edits is the dilemma. When you say conscious edits, you're just affirming the dilemma.
No, just because, when he makes conscious edits, that means he's not confirming those books. Thanks for coming, man.
You idiot. Chapter 3, verse 7. You're supposed to take the clear verses to judge the ambiguous verses.
Now, he was about to use the ambiguous verses to try to, cause deviation and confusion.
Yo, GodLogic, I wanted to ask you what you think about the debate with IP and Libiano.
Who is this?
Huh? What you mean? I'm just asking.
Who is this?
Who is who? You don't know me? What? Who is who?
Is this Henny?
Hello?
Oh, nah, that ain't Henny.
What do you mean? Who is?
But who's talking?
The person you brought up.
Who are you?
You don't know me. I'm a viewer, bro.
Are you just a viewer?
Yeah. I'm just asking you, bro. Well, what do you think about your boy?
You keep pausing.
Yeah,
I think he did great.
He did. I don't know. He said anyone could call themselves a Roman Empire. It's kind of crazy, man.
That's not what he said.
It is what he said. He said, "Oh yeah."
That's not what he said.
He said they called themselves the Caesars.
The Ottomans claimed to be the Caesars.
Anyone could do that.
So if the Ottomans, according to the historians, are still claiming titles of Rome and inheriting Rome, not destroying it or getting rid of it, that stands for IP's point, going against Libiano, saying that the Roman Empire ended.
Okay, but his point
The
was,
Ottomans took over.
huh? Yeah, the Ottomans called themselves Romans or whatnot, or Caesars, indicating they called
inherited Rome.
Oh, what do you think about Libiano's? Like, do you think he did all right?
I think he did terrible.
He did terrible. On what points?
Horrible arguments.
He didn't give any verses where Muhammad is mentioned. And in light of going when he talked about Daniel, and he had an opportunity to demonstrate how Muhammad is specifically mentioned in Daniel, when IP was asking him these questions about, okay, so when did the empire end? Oh, how do you know? What's your metric? He wasn't able to give a metric for how he knows the empire ended in the 1400s as opposed to the 1200s, like what other historians say. He said that he's going with what the historians say. Well, IP was like, okay, well, I'm giving you historians that say otherwise. So what is your metric to determine objectively? And he didn't know. He couldn't answer.
Didn't he say something along the lines of like his own, the difference of metrics that he has and that IP has, or something along the lines of that?
He didn't offer his metric. He didn't know how to explain it. He didn't have a metric.
Said one scholar
He
said
just kept
so. That's it.
Yeah.
No, he
just kept saying a scholar said so.
No. IP said that the like historians that specialize in Daniel, and then mainstream secular historians or whatnot. No.
Oh, well, this is another good point. So IP is like, okay, well, because remember, Libiano's point was, I'm not a historian. I rely on the scholars, on the historians who do this, who say that it ended in 1400 by the Ottomans, right? So IP is like, okay, well, since you're going with secular scholars, well, then give me any of those scholars that say that Islam is a fulfillment of Daniel, that they interpret the historicity of that Daniel is explaining by plugging in Islam in there. And that's where Libiano abandoned his standard by saying he relies on these scholars to now it's, well, this is actually a theological belief that these secular scholars don't have access to. So he switched his standard. He abandoned his first standard and switched to another one. Terrible.
My mind just.
You understand that?
Wait. No.
You understand the issue?
No. So you said. My fault.
I said. So Libiano was asked, how do you judge, and what is your metric for judging how and when the empire ended?
Oh yeah.
He says.
Yeah, to give his. Oh yeah.
He said, I'm not a historian. I go with what the historians say. IP said, okay, so since you are relying and they're your standard, then give me one of those historians that say that Daniel is talking about Islam, that Islam and the Muslims fulfill, and the Ottoman Empire fulfill Daniel. And then that's when Libiano abandoned his standard that he said, going with the historian scholars, and said, well, they don't have this is a theological conclusion, which the historians don't have epistemic access to, right? They wouldn't have this theological access. So he switched up when IP pressed him on his standard. It's terrible. He had no foundation, no basis for saying what he said. He kept flip-flopping, which is why I call him Flippiano.
Do you think? One more question. Do you think you and Libiano would debate formally, like in the future?
No, I'm not debating that dude formally. He's a clown.
Wait.
We can have an open dialogue and open discussion with a moderator, but not a formal debate where he can waste time. No.
All right, that's all for me, man. Peace out.
All right, have a good night, bro.
You too. Peace out.
You know what's weird? The Ottomans, they never really took it as they look at they was the successors to Rome. That's why they took on the title Caesar. And like they was kept the Roman Empire alive. They think they more overthrew them politically and seized power in that, but they didn't look at it as they like collapsed the whole Roman Empire as far as the empire being shut off, cut off, no longer, no more. That's why they took on the title Caesar. They thought that they were successors. You know, that's and what I don't get when most of us Christians, we never bring up Revelations 13 and 17 because according to this prophecies in Revelation, the 10 toes is supposed to be set up by the Antichrist that the stone is going to smash. If we read Revelations 13 and 17, the Antichrist is supposed to raise up these 10 kingdoms to go against, and rise up against God. And that's what the stone is going to crush. This is not a fulfilled prophecy all the way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good point, man. But
that's how I cooked the Muslim apologist on it, and he was like, "No word I don't take from Revelation. Why?
Yeah, I don't grant
because it cooks your point.
I don't
because it cooks your whole argument. No, I don't want to take Revelation. It was given by John, this and that, dreams and all. Bruh, you just coping at this point. Because once I bring in Revelations 13 and 17, chapters 13 and 17, your whole argument is cooked.
Shot. It's word and I. I'm trying to bring up. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Is your name Umad?
Umad.
Yahmid? How do I say your name, man? Oh no, it says unknown. Why you mad? I said Umad, y'all. What's up, bro?
Yeah, so it's already your title. I just wanted to know, maybe you could enlighten me, but I just wanted to know when it comes to the Trinity, like Jesus having a mother and like God having a mother, like that doesn't, like how does it make sense if like a mother gave birth to God? Wouldn't she be more powerful than him? Just so on, stuff like that.
Sure. DJ, did you want to come up here? You just like to talk, or you just sitting pretty? Look at him.
Yeah, give me a. So about God having a mother, is that the issue?
Yeah. How can God have a mother? Like, wouldn't that make the mother more powerful than him if she gave birth to God and stuff?
Like how what's it called? Yeah, how he could be so limited like that. But yeah, start with that. That's good.
Okay, yeah. So we don't say that Mary gave birth to the nature of God. So Jesus always had the all-powerful nature of God. She gave birth to Christ, who is God, who took on a human nature. So she's not more powerful than him.
So was when was the form of God Jesus always God, or did he like go into that body, or was it like he was always God from little?
The Philippians 2 actually talks about this. If you go to Philippians 2, 5 through 11, it talks about how even though he was equal with God, he had the form of God. He took on the form of a servant. So he took on the form of a human. So he took on a second nature. So he was always God, and then he took on the form of a human.
Okay. So what about when it comes to Jesus and God? You heard of the argument of them saying knowing the hour, stuff like that? I think GodLogic was asked this question. Well, how does that work when it comes to?
You don't answer that question no more. It's too many. Nah, I'm just playing.
I was confused.
No, we have what we do with that is, there's a couple ways you can do it, but for the sake of keeping this short, we don't say that he doesn't know intellectually. We say he doesn't know by meaning he doesn't tell. So he doesn't tell the hour. It's the Father to tell the hour, to reveal the hour. We could see the same word being used in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 2. We even have early church fathers that talked about this, meaning that Christ doesn't reveal the hour. It's the Father who reveals the hour. So that's what it means.
So they both know the hour, it's just that he can't say anything or speak upon it. But the main
Yeah.
one, the main God, no, he's the one could speak about it.
Yeah, it's the Father to reveal the
No,
hour.
it's
But
he relinquishes that authority to the Father. It's the Father's authority to make it known. It's not, and when he does make it known, he makes it known or declares it through the Son, through Jesus.
Okay, and then when do you guys go live? Because I know I have a friend that wants to ask a couple questions. Like, are you guys live? Or...
Well, I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if your friend wants to come up and ask questions, he can show up anytime on those lives, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Word and I usually goes live right after I go live. His days fluctuate, so I wish I could tell you a consistent schedule for the Word and I, but you know.
Yeah, Logic, he be running into my time a lot, so I just postpone it. And,
No, not at all. Insane.
Okay, last question before I leave, and I just try to bring my friend in. When it comes to like God or like Jesus praying to God, that whole argument, how would you guys answer that?
DJ?
Yeah, there's a few times where Christ claims to be God. I mean, you got Revelation 22, 12 through 16. He claims to be the first and the last, which is a divine title according to the Old Testament and according to the Quran. He claims to give eternal life in chapter 10 of John, 27 through 30, and claims to be one with the Father in a divine way, not just any random, any other way. So, and he claims to be the great I am of John 8:58. So, yeah, there's a few divine claims that he makes.
Okay,
He was asking about Jesus praying to the Father.
Praying to the Father. Oh, yeah, prayer is just communication with the divine.
okay, because usually they say if Jesus was praying, wouldn't that make that person or the God that he's praying to higher than him, since he's praying to him?
No, not necessarily. They're just communicating with each other and glorifying each other. We have the Father communicating with the Son, and the Father calls Jesus God, in fact, in Hebrews 1:8. And I don't know if we want to go to this, but if you have a problem with God praying, then you might have a problem with Allah praying. Did you say you were a Muslim?
I am.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple passages where it talks about Allah praying in the Quran.
But why would God pray? Because you guys think he's one, so why would he pray to himself?
No, he's not. He's not praying to himself. The Father is the Son is praying to the Father.
So they're separated. They're not one.
They're distinct persons. They have the same nature.
So when it comes to praying, is he praying to the other God or is he praying to himself?
It's the same God.
praying to the other person, not a different God.
So he would be praying to himself.
No, bro. Are you gonna listen to what we're saying, or?
No, I heard you. You're saying that he's. There's only two options I see, unless you could correct.
So are you gonna represent our options? Are you gonna represent what we're saying correctly, or are you just gonna assume off of your own options?
Well, can you repeat then what your answer was again? Maybe I didn't understand
Okay,
it.
so hopefully you listen this time. It's one God that has three distinct persons. The Father's not the Son is not the Holy Spirit, and vice versa. But it's the same one God. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to bring in my friend, but his argument would be like when Jesus got crucified. Before that, he was arrested, and he was gonna bring up on why he was arrested and stuff like that. You guys kind of heard that argument before. of when Jesus, before he got crucified, he got arrested for doing some acts?
You would have to show what you're talking about.
Okay.
He got
Would you do?
arrested because he was claiming to be God. Isn't that ironic? And that's how the Jews understood it, that he was claiming to be God.
Okay, I'll try to bring in my friend. I'll thank you guys for inviting me. I'll try to bring him up. Okay.
All right.
Bro.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to hear that, dude.
It was very hard.
He was kind of low.
But sometimes you gotta rely on the faith that Allah gives you. Sydney, how you doing?
Hi, Mr. Logic.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, hope everything's good, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm blessed.
Good. Logic, I've got. Oh, okay, I'm an atheist, yeah. I don't believe because I've gone through a lot of learning and listening and all that, yeah. So I don't believe. Logic,
You got more belief than any one of us on this panel as an atheist.
I just need to ask one question. I've been doing a lot of research on comparative religion studies, and I've seen you, Mr. Logic. You're one person that I can honestly say, the chillest person who doesn't talk too much, who uses brains and answer when he need to be answered. You don't argue. You don't do. You let people finish. You do this. That's. I'll salute you. The way you take over speakers corner. No Muslims will ever speak to you. Don't waste your time. Forget about Uthman and all that. Those idiots. They're never going to speak to you, bruv. You know that for a fact, yeah. And you know what?
Yeah.
You should be Mufti. I'm going to speak to MBS, Mohammed bin Salman. Try to get you into Saudi. Because I've not seen anybody beat you on your explanation and your proof. Simple and easy, man.
Yeah.
So I've got one question. I was studying about Christianity. Yeah? I will ask this question, then I'll jump out so that you can explain to me about it. Okay, what happened is that the bit that I heard, yeah, that Jesus Christ was crucified at the age of 33. Yeah, I'll just say it, then after that you can explain, yeah, please. At the age of 32, he was supposed to be crucified at some time, but they took it to Friday at 6 o'clock. They crucified him, or 4 or 6 o'clock, something. He was on the cross for about 6 hours, something like that. They brought him down because Jews don't work on a Saturday. So they brought the body down, and then what happened after that is that he was supposed to be re-crucified before the Sabbath. Yeah, but his body went missing from the tomb. But what I've done the research, they shows that his body was taken away by his followers and all that. They took him somewhere, and then after that, when he became well and all that, he ended up in Kashmir, in India.
Oh, there's no proof for that.
No, yeah, please, bro. Let me just finish then. And then what I did, because I flew down to Kashmir. I flew down to India.
What in the world?
Yeah. I flew down there. I went to that place, and this I'm talking that I've seen this myself here. So I went to the place, and then there was about 3 people, and there's a place there. There's a dome, and then the translation for the place where it is buried is shepherd. If you translate that, yeah, from that language to is shepherd, and on his tomb, yeah, because nobody can go in unless you pay a lot of money, man. So I went there, and it was written Joshua there. So please, it might be something that, but I've seen this with my own eyes. So Mr. Logic, I will appreciate if you can explain. Thank you very much, my friend. We'll speak some other time. Yeah, cheers, buddy.
Did you see Jesus there?
Sorry?
I think he's struck.
Oh my gosh, dude. Hey man, I just want to let you know that I heard that there is this. I heard Jesus traveled to Alaska right after he was raised from the dead, and how you know is that there's a grave over here, and I started charging people money, and it's pretty famous.
No, DJ, he actually came.
There's this
from
written
America.
document. There's this written document, and so I started charging people to see this grave. So that's how you know.
Yeah, Sydney, if you were being serious, there's no evidence suggesting anything that you said that you heard. There's no evidence of this at all. Not a shred of it. Okay.
Bro said that he that he went to Kashmir.
Henny, I see that you're requesting, and you've been requesting for a while, but the past few times that you've been let up, you've been weird. So
Gonna flog him anyway.
you gotta give me your word. Say wallahi in the chat that you're not gonna be weird on no weird stuff, and then you can come up and we can talk.
Wallahi, don't come to a Muslim.
I know. But if you're gonna come up here and be weird, bro, this ain't. You can find another live to do all that weird stuff on now. So, balls in your court, man. Balls in your coat. Request up if you guys are Muslims, guys. That's hilarious.
Look at this dude's profile pic.
What the
Liberal logic.
No, I think that's supposed to be Muhammad. I think.
That's Sheikh Logic right there, man. That's Sheikh Logic.
Bruh.
That's caliphate logic.
Yeah. Caliphate logic.
Logic.
There you go.
He the Khalifa
Caliphate
logic.
is here.
Yo, Sheikh Logic really made a real appearance.
It combines well with that picture. Logic gathering the lost sheep of Islam or something like that.
Right. Oh man. So what's
Is he
up,
gonna
KB?
say anything or what?
Oh no, he's just here to put up weird pictures.
I didn't like the fact that we were laughing. We were supposed to be angry.
Yeah, we're supposed to have our feelings hurt by it or something. Oh, nice try, KB. Nice try. They look like Libiano had Muhammad on a leash. It's tough. Somebody named America First. I don't think you're a Muslim. Guys, I know it's probably hard to see, but it does say Muslims only. It's probably hard to make out, but Muslims only, please. All right. All right. Yeah, this request thing is tripping a bit.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Liviano's such a hypocrite. As soon as he started his opener, he's like, can the moderators please monitor the blaspheming and this and that. And then the first thing come out of his mouth is blaspheming and insults, bro. I'm like, this dude is just on another level.
He's a Muslim.
Yo.
He's a freaking Muslim, man. What's up, man? You're a Muslim?
Yeah, I just had a quick question.
Sure. What's your question in regards to these topics?
Nah, it was something else.
If it's not on these topics, then
I was just gonna ask why you won't.
You gotta save your question unless you're ready to engage with the topics. If you're not ready to engage with the topics, go to Libiano's live and ask why he won't come here. Okay.
Are you mad that he always?
All right. Take care of yourself. How is this person still here? I thought I blocked you. So how are they still showing up if I block them? Okay. Looks like we're getting words, folks, to come on in here, man. All the trolls coming in, man.
Come on, come on.
Here comes the weirdos.
Yeah, it sounds like it's about that time to wrap it up. Ollie Baker, how you doing?
I'm all right. And yourself?
Pretty good, man. Are you a Shia?
A what?
Are you a Shia Muslim?
Does the conversation really start like that nowadays? Nice to meet you anyway. How are you guys doing? All right. How's everybody else?
We
We already
good.
said that we're good.
Yeah,
Not too
Are you a
bad.
Shia Muslim?
good. I am a Muslim. I am a Sunni
Are
Muslim.
you a Sunni Muslim? Okay, nice. All right. What's your takes on any of these topics? What's in your mind?
Really, mate. To be honest, mate, to be to be entirely honest regarding excuse me,
You
regarding
okay?
belief, I have no qualms with people. I don't like, obviously, me being a Muslim, I don't have no qualms with what anybody else chooses to believe, because on the base, the thing I know about religion is that the basis of religion is that it's a belief, and you are entitled to believe whatever it is you want to believe. Obviously, the only thing that catches
Not
my
according to
eye,
the Quran, Ali. According to the Quran, I'm not entitled to believe whatever I
you're
want.
entitled.
If I don't believe in
No.
Islam, then I'm the worst of creatures according to the Quran.
No, my friend. That would be
The
one
Quran.
in many verses on there. There are many verses that also say you don't have to believe. Believe what you want to believe. There's a whole surah.
Can you show me a
If I
verse that
can just
says that, brother?
finish, I'll tell you now. There's a whole
Okay.
surah, yeah, that states about belief, what you believe and what I believe. You have what you believe and I have my belief. What's it called?
No, there's
Well, yeah,
not.
the
Can you
surah
show me
is
the verse?
called. I'll tell you what surah is
Can you
called.
show
I'll
me?
tell
Can
you.
you show me? Ali,
I'm
please.
just about to tell you, and you'll keep asking me. So I'm just about to
I,
tell you.
I would like the verse that
The
says that
verse. I'll
I
tell
don't
you the
have to believe.
verse.
Hey,
Oh
Ali, you're
God,
not the
go
host.
ahead.
Please relax yourself. Relax yourself.
I am relaxed, but you just don't want to
Okay, so
listen.
you're not gonna talk over me. It's not happening here. It's either you're gonna
Yeah,
listen to
because
me and I listen to
you
you.
don't
We
want to hear
listen
the
to each
truth.
other. All right. My bad. I didn't. Go ahead. I wasn't listening. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah. So all I was trying to say, my friend, is that there is a whole.
Watch your head.
Have a good one, Abibi.
Let's
Oh,
see
abrogated
here.
Surah.
Yo, what's up, Logic?
What's up, man?
Yo, I've been a fan for a while. I'm not a Muslim, but I do have two things that I've heard, and I wasn't able to find like any rebuttals against them. Could I ask you?
Guess that's a no.
Abdul Salam, how you doing?
What's up, brother?
You have a pretty loud background. Are you in the mall or something?
Hello.
Yeah, are you in the? It sounds like there's a bunch of kids in the background or
Jesus is
something.
God?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Sounds like there might be a delay or something.
Jesus is God? I mean,
Yes, Jesus is God.
where did you get it?
Get it, Bible.
There is no any unambiguous statement in the Bible that Jesus is God.
Who's the first and the last?
God?
Jesus says, I'm the first and the last. So Jesus
Where?
unambiguously claimed to be God, right?
Okay, where does he
Where?
say that he, yes.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 13.
Revelation
He says,
and Okay, Revelation.
says, I am the.
Statement? Whose statement
It's
is
Jesus.
this in the
It's
Revelation?
Jesus. Jesus. He says,
No.
I, Jesus. He says, I, Jesus, sent my angel.
Which apostle write it?
John the Apostle is writing this. So when Jesus says that he's the first and the last, he's unambiguously claiming to be God, right?
No.
But he said that the first and the last is God.
According to the Gospels, there is no any unambiguous statement that Jesus is God.
Well, I'm saying it sounds like you're switching your goalposts. At first you said there's no unambiguous statement in the Bible where Jesus says he's God, or where it says Jesus is God. So I'm giving you a verse in the Bible where Jesus clearly says he's God, right?
And whose revelation is this?
Can you answer the question, brother?
No. You said that Jesus said,
my brother, if you want to have a long conversation, I need you to be direct with me, and I need you to be honest with me. So be direct when I ask you a question, answer me, and then answer honestly. Don't play games with me, please.
Okay.
Did I not give you a direct verse?
No.
I got you.
Come again, please, with
Did
the
I
question.
not give you a clear verse when Jesus says, I am the first and the last, and you said that the first and the last is God? So when Jesus says, I am the first and the last, that's him claiming to be God, correct?
Okay. Maybe this is the statement of the Jesus, but whose revelation is this?
That's him claiming to be God, correct?
Okay, correct. But whose revelation is
Thank
this?
you.
Is this the word?
I already told you. This is Jesus speaking. John the Apostle wrote down what Jesus is saying. So your challenge was that there's no unambiguous verse in the Bible where Jesus is God. So I just gave you a clear verse in the Bible where Jesus is God, correct?
Okay, correct. That is to say, this is the revelation of John, yes?
This is the revelation of Jesus that John is writing down.
John is writing down. Okay, and where, in what situation does it say it?
Does it say what?
That he is the last and he is the first.
Revelation chapter 22.
No. I mean historically, the day of this situation.
John was on the island of Patmos. He was imprisoned on the island of Patmos in the 1st century.
And
this is when he gets this revelation.
No, Jesus said to him that he is last and the first.
Yes.
How it can be revelation of John if Jesus said to him?
This is the revelation of Jesus that he gave to John.
And is this authentic verse?
Of course, it's in the Bible, bro.
Okay,
it's in the Bible.
Okay. And do you believe that Bible is not corrupted? That is to say, it's authentic.
That's right.
For example, one situation, the Gospel of Matthew. The Gospel of Matthew, written in the Hebrew, according to the Augustine, according to the Papias of the Europel, according to the Hieronym, and we have no any authentic Gospel of the Matthew in the Hebrew.
So we have it in the Greek.
Is it authentic?
Yes.
No.
You said no?
Yes.
The Quran says it's authentic.
No.
Yes.
Do you believe in Quran?
The original Quran before it got corrupted.
No. Do you believe in Quran? You said
I believe in the original.
prove
I believe in the original
that
Quran, brother.
Bible is not corrupted. Do you believe in Quran?
Yeah, I believe in the
The
original
Quran we have right now is original.
before it
The
got
Quran we
corrupt. No,
have
it's
right now
not.
is original.
No, it's not. It has some truth in it, but
Yes, it is. Yes, it
there's
is.
other corrupted parts in it. There's some
no
truth
any
still in there.
corruption in the Quran. There is no
Yeah.
any corruption in the Quran.
Yeah, we
Yes,
still
there
find
is.
remnants of truth in the Quran we have today, but we don't have the original.
Yeah, even the Quran itself says that they made the Quran into shreds. They shredded the Quran. That's chapter 15, verse 91.
Quran is not corrupted, brother.
Yes,
The
it
Quran
is.
was collected by the Usman.
Exactly, and that's when it
come to
got
us
corrupted.
till the day.
Yeah, we can make inferences. We can make inferences that the Quran was corrupted due to. It's got to chase after those kids.
To be his wife.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
I'm just saying, bro.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. I guess I'll read some super chats until he gets back.
Okay.
We got Danny, who walks in faith, is just became a member. What does that mean? Word when people become a member? Because I don't know what that means. I became a
Yeah, they
member
get highlighted in the chat. They get highlighted in the chat, and if you got any perks that they get, like custom emojis that you have, and you can recognize them because they usually show up in like a dark green. And like you can also set like certain videos to members only, and then they'll get them first, and then they'll get released to the broader public afterwards. So they get certain perks whenever they become a member.
For sure. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not expect such a long explanation, but thank you for that.
I tend to be thorough, you know. I just want
That's good. That's good. Ford says, wow, late stream today. Let's go. God bless. That's right, Ford. It's a party. D Jules says, hey, GL. I have to say, though, after watching tonight's debate, a fire came up in me. I see it in your eyes. Avery, no games to be played anymore. They don't fear God. God is worthy to be praised and honored. Period. Love you. Whoop. They butts. Bring it, fools. Cali love. Thank you so much, sister. Yeah, you're right. We on the same energy. We on the same energy. I watched that debate, and I just, I was just fired up. My wife knew it too. My wife knew. I said, babe, I'm going live. She started dying laughing. She was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, he couldn't handle IP intellectually and just was barking like the dog that he was, interrupting and insulting and, doing whatever he can to distract and rage bait, and it wasn't working. But man, that's all you are. That's all you are, Flipiano. You are absolutely nothing, man. You are nothing but bravado. That's all you have to work on. You are a stupid dog. No intellect working with you. Absolute. And I don't want to insult dogs by calling you a dog, but man, you are a rat.
He's all rage bait. That's all he is.
All rage bait. All vibrato and rage bait. That's all I hear.
I agree with the rhetoric. He was doing slimy moves, trying to waste like a minute of talking, trying to cry to the host. Let me answer. Yeah. Wasting time.
Bro, you know what it was so funny, bro. After his cross-examination, IP was examining him on Daniel 2. Once the open discussion started, he started crying. Oh, we've been talking about his Daniel 2. Bro, that was your cross-examination, dummy. That was your cross-examination. You had to answer for Daniel too, bro. Like, what is you crying about now?
Yeah.
I'm back, brother. I just at work.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand. So yeah, so we believe in the it was collected by Uthman, and that's when the Quran ended up getting corrupted. He ended up rewriting the Quran into a perfect copy, what they call, and then had the other Qurans to be burned, and that's when it got corrupted.
Yeah, and we can see that we know what's the original and what's not because the previous scriptures makes conscious edits to the Quran. So we know that the Bible is reliable over the Quran.
Okay.
So yeah, so to put it simply, we believe in the original Quran before it was tampered with by Uthman. And we believe in the parts that agree with the Bible. The parts that don't agree with the Bible, we know that those are the corrupted parts.
That is to say, in the genuinity and authenticity of the Bible, you're referring to the Quran, yes?
Yeah.
But Quran says that it's corrupted. The Bible.
No, it doesn't. That's a corrupted part of the Quran.
Corrupted, brother, corrupted.
Yeah, that's the corrupted part of the Quran.
Many verses said that the Bible is corrupted.
There's not one.
And it is corrupted. It is corrupted.
There's not one verse that says that.
It is approved by the Christians, by the
There's
Jews.
not one verse. There's not one verse that says that in the Quran.
Many verses, brother.
Give me one.
If I don't mistaken, 579. 579.
579 says nothing about scripture's corruption, brother.
Yes.
No.
Okay, I'll read it for you.
I don't understand. Why do you referring to the Quran about the authenticity of the Bible?
Because we believe the original Quran was in line with the Bible before the Quran got tampered with. But look, here's 579. They forbade not one another any dishonor that they committed. Surely evil were the things they did. See, it says nothing about the scriptures.
No, brother, I'm mistaken. 279. I don't remember. 279
says, woe to those who write the book with their own hands, claiming it's from God, seeking a small price. Woe to those for what their hands have written, and woe to those for what they earn. It says nothing about the original scriptures. Just about.
And do you know Do you know the reason of sending this verse?
Stop. Yes, I do.
And what situation was?
Because there were some Jews who was relying on the Talmud over the Torah, and they would put their own writings over the Torah. So that's why that verse was revealed.
No, brother. The Jews read about the attributes of the Muhammad in the Torah, and then they corrupted it. They changed it.
That's not what
according to the book. The reasons of the sending the verses in the book of Jalaluddin Suyuti. Yes, it is. And
that's not what the Quran says.
And verses like this, that is to say, the corruption of the Bible.
Can you hear me? That's not what the Quran says.
Yes, it is, brother.
Where does the Quran say that what you just said? It says, woe to those who write the book with their own hands. Did Uthman have Hisham and Zayd bin Thabit and a few others write the Quran with their own hands?
I told you that the reason of the sending this verse, brother, the reason of sending this verse Jews
Did
changed the
Uthman
Torah. Jews
did
changed the Torah.
Uthman have Hisham and Zayd bin Thabit and two other guys write the Quran with their own hands?
As I recall, I don't remember, but
The answer is yes. They rewrote the Quran in what they called perfect copies. So they wrote the Quran with their own hands.
And
they claimed it was from God.
And
this verse says, "Woe to those who write the book with their own hands and claim it's from God." That's what Uthman and his crew did.
my brother, you're mixing the reason of the sending this verse with the writing of the Quran, writing of the Usman.
Really?
This doesn't make sense.
It makes sense to me.
Okay, that is to say, you cannot prove that Bible is authentic, and you only can refer to the Quran and explain it by your way. Yes.
No, I don't have to fight for the authenticity of the Bible when Allah has already did that. I don't need to refight a battle that Allah already won for me. Allah speaks about the authenticity of the Bible. I don't have to.
Okay. You know, this is hypocrisy. You disbelieve in Quran and you refer to the Quran about the authenticity of the Bible. This is hypocrisy.
That's interesting.
These double standards.
Let me ask you this: Do you believe that Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible?
Yes, many times.
How do you know that? Who told you that Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible?
Quran says.
That is hypocrisy, brother.
No, it's not hypocrisy.
It is. It's hypocrisy. It is. You're using the Quran to validate Muhammad as a prophet in the Bible. That's hypocrisy, brother.
That's being a big hypocrite.
Every Muslim believes in authentic Torah and Evangel.
No, you don't.
It's not hypocrisy. It's the fact.
You say it's corrupted.
It's the fact.
Is the Bible corrupted?
Yes, it's corrupted. It's corrupted. Yes.
So you don't believe it all. You don't believe it's authentic. So you're going to a corrupted book, something you say is corrupted and unreliable, to say that Muhammad is mentioned in unreliable, corrupted books because the Quran says so. That's hypocrisy.
It's not hypocrisy, brother. Even in the corrupted Bible, we can find the attributes of the Muhammad.
Exactly. And even in the corrupted Quran, we can find the authenticity of the Bible.
Brother.
You like that?
What you have done just right now, it's hypocrisy, really.
Hypocrisy.
Because
if Abdul Salam, if I'm being a hypocrite, then you are also being a hypocrite.
No, I'm not hypocrite because I believe in the Injil, in the Torah. But you did disbelieve in the Quran. But you believe in the Quran.
So we're not hypocrites.
We believe in the Torah and the Gospel. We believe in the Torah and the Gospel and the original Quran.
Mm-hmm.
There is original Quran, and you disbelieve it.
We believe in the original Quran, not the one that you have today. The one that you have today is tampered with remnants of the truth. Right, DJ?
Right. The parts that agree with the Bible is the original Quran.
Right now, the Quran we have, the Warsh and Hafs. If you can find the chain, you can find the chain directing to the Prophet Muhammad. It's authentic, brother. It's authentic.
Really?
Yes, really.
What's the chain of Warsh all the way to Muhammad? Can you show me that?
If you if you Google it, you find out. If you Google it, you find out. Right now, I don't remember really.
That's fair enough. You're
So
at
you're
work,
being a
man.
hypocrite with that statement.
Listen, Abdul Salam, I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna let
Yes.
another guest up, but it was very nice talking to you, my friend.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Logic heard him out, y'all.
I sure did. That's because I felt the energy from Word. I
just
felt it. Just hear him out, Logic. You
just,
better hear
just
him out.
gaining that aura from Word on stage.
Yes, man.
Logic
couldn't do
heard
it.
him out, man.
I wanted to let him go 15 minutes ago, but Word was like, Logic, you better hear him out.
Telepathically.
Yep. Word got that aura, man. He got that aura. Light up Dean. Light up Dean, I tried to bring you up, my friend. This will be my last guess, and then I'm going to go ahead and hang this up, guys. Jesus is God. Jesus is God. All right, Light Up Dean, I'm going to try you one more time. Oh, you disappeared. You disappeared, man.